Hey everyone, welcome to Wild Woodland Lavender Farm. This is day 9. Had to stop and think there for a minute. Day 9 of my June on the Farm series. And if you can't tell, it's another rainy day here on the farm. It's been like this off and on all day. So I am finding an inside project to work on, but that's just fine because I have a project I'm right in the middle of that's taken me weeks to accomplish because I can only work on it in spurts, and that is my farm sign. So I've got it started. I've painted the big sign that it'll be on, and then I've got the wood planks that are all nicely cut and covered with the clear coat. Now I'm working on the vinyl letters that will go on the sign. So that's my project for today. I'm going to go on inside and get to work on that. Okay, so I have here my handy Cricut machine, and I have an application on my computer that I work with to print things onto that. Now I've already tried a couple to see how it'll work out. I have a lavender sign made up. Now I made my letters too big. I made them 4 inches and these plaques are 4 inches. And so it's a little too tall. I need it to be just a little bit smaller so you have a little bit of white space around the letters. And then also the long words like lavender end up taking up the whole plank. So I'm going to try to make the rest of them just a little bit smaller. Plus, I was discovering that doing the different colors is not really going to work. I might be able to keep lavender on here, but the letters show up so much better if you do them in black. So the rest of mine, even though I wanted to do like red for tomatoes and green for rhubarb or green for cucumbers or things like that, it's just going to be much better and much more visible to do it in the black. So I have the eggs done so far, and then of course I have the lavender, which I might redo with the black, or I might do just slightly smaller with the black and overlay it on the lavender. We'll see how that works. But I have quite a few more of these to make, so I'm going to be printing them off and then applying them to the wood. Alright, so we're in here in my Cricut program, and this is what I've had to do to get it to print. I've tried just typing the whole word out for, rhubarb all the way across, because I can cut up to 24 inches, but for some reason it's just not working for me. I don't know this program well enough to troubleshoot with various things like that, so the only way I found to do it is to keep it to the 12-inch mark, because the board is 12 inches wide and I can go 12 inches long or 24 inches long. So anyway, I have rhubarb, pumpkins, lavender, tomatoes, cucumbers, and it'll be pickling cucumbers, and then I'll have decorative corn stalks and also decorative corn to sell as well. So that's what I have to do. So I just go over here to the green button for make it, and then I'll have to adjust a few things in here. So it says one of my images is larger, so I need to select a larger mat, and that's fine. So I go over here and they show the first one as being, the 24-inch length. So I just need to go here to number 2 and make that a 12 by 24, and it applied it to the number 3 as well. And so now they are all ready to cut out. So I'm going to hit continue. I'm trying to watch through the camera to hit the continue button rather than my computer screen. So now it's connecting to my Bluetooth, so we're going to go over there and watch it print. Alright, so you can see I have a nice glossy black that I'm going to print on, and I need to make sure that it's going to load into the machine here. Put it under these tabs there, press it up to there, and then hit enter or load it. And then I need to go hit, make sure it's set to vinyl, and then all I need to do is hit the printing button right there. Alright, so it's done printing. I just need to unload it from the machine now. And then all I need to do is take this off. This is sheet 1 of the 3 that I'm printing. So there's one done. Then I'll take the next one and load that on. Just line up the edges on the outside. Now I'm going to load this one in. It's already set to go on the computer, so we just need to load it. I'm not so sure that took. Let's try that again. Okay. All right, the second one is done. So we'll take this one off the board. And get the third sheet on. And then we'll load this one in. And cut. Okay, the next step is weeding out the unused part around the letters so that all I have left on here are the letters on the background. Now, part of this bottom part was not used, so I'm going to trim that off because I can use that for a smaller project sometime. I don't like to be wasteful of stuff like this, even though, you know, that's probably just like 1 or 2 cents worth of vinyl. It's still something that could be used. Then when I'm ready to transfer it, I just use my transfer tape somewhere around here. And then we transfer it to the tape and then we put it on just like that. Exciting. I'm going to get the rest of these weeded and then we'll put everything on the signs. With this lavender one, I think I'm going to go ahead and try taking off the purple lettering. I think it's going to look so much more sharp and attract more attention if it's in black. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off and then put on the black lavender one that I printed. So you can see it's been pretty much like this all day now. I've gotten all of the ones done. This is the pumpkin sign. And I have printed up a second set because our board has 3 sides, but 2 of them will mostly be used for repeat ones so that traffic from both sides can see it. And then we've also used the back side of some of them. This one is not, but for those where we have crops in the spring or early summer and then crops in the fall, we can use both sides of the sign because when we have pumpkins, we won't necessarily have garlic, you know. So we'll be able to use both sides of some of the signs. But that is day 9 for our June on the Farm series. We will see you tomorrow.